Take a look at it, folks. Take a long, hard look at it. Because right now, we are potentially on the brink of yet another buy the rumor, sell the news type of sell-off here inside the cryptocurrency space. Will Bitcoin potentially suffer a catastrophic decline like it has so many times in the past? Let's dive in and analyze. What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Crypto Kirby here, your cryptocurrency expert, back with another edition of the daily live stream. So let's not waste any time and get right down to it. Now, before these moon boys get angry and start to say, Don, you just don't know anything, Bitcoin's going to the moon. What I have to say, my friend, is that sure, right now Bitcoin is still on a nice parabolic ascent. And although the momentum is still with the bulls, in my opinion, until proven otherwise, we cannot deny the fact here, folks, that we could be seeing a gravestone doji candle forming here on the weekly time frame. Let's get this crypto. And if this is in fact to close out the week in a gravestone doji, this to me would be an absolute warning shot fired. And not just so much because it's a gravestone doji in and of itself, but more so because of where we're seeing it formed. And that is right up here, basically at a double top with our old all-time high. Sure, technically we did climb above this one, but not for very long, and we did not sustain any type of price action above the range. If we look in here on the daily time frame, you can see it was straight up, we got through it, and we dropped right back down. We did not consolidate above, we did not form support above this old resistance, and in fact right now, we're just seeing a classic crocodile tooth pattern formation. Let's get this crypto. So right now, Bitcoin is going to have some work to do here if it is going to reclaim its old high here and possibly look to form support above this blue line of old macro resistance. Let's get this crypto. And before we even go any further into the analysis and targets and things like that, I just want to address the elephant in the room. Folks, obviously, you can see here, I have listed the areas that we have seen some prior buy the rumor, sell the news events for the Bitcoin price. Back here at the end of 2017, it was the CME futures launch. We saw Bitcoin initially plunge minus 69%, then ultimately minus 87%. Up here, it was the Coinbase IPO. Gotta get in before the Coinbase IPO, Kirby. Really, little Jimmy? Bang, dropped minus 54%. And right here, right now, folks, you could see that just several days ago at this point, we had the first Bitcoin futures ETF launch. Now, one could say we are already experiencing a pullback from this event. Others will say, you don't know anything, Kirby. This is just a healthy pullback before a rip to a new high. For me, what's happening right now is very reminiscent of these two prior events, and that is that we have a ton of hype and euphoria leading into the event, and then you have a ton of buy liquidity coming in right around the event because all of the little retail Joes, the little Jimmies with their $600 stimmies, they all come in around that point. They place buy orders in the order book, creating liquidity for larger bag holders to then dump into to get out at a better price. So right now, I think it's very possible that we're seeing this reflected inside the chart here once again, that the hype took us up to a new all-time high. Liquidity has come in from the retailers again, and right now we are beginning to see somewhat of a sell-off from larger bag holders that are looking to take advantage of that liquidity. Let's get this crypto and let's get back to the real-time Bitcoin chart. And by the way, if you are enjoying thus far, make sure you hit that thumbs up button for the YouTube algorithm. It really helps the channel, so thank you for that. And if you're brand new, welcome to the most must-see Bitcoin analysis show on YouTube, period. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, tick the little bell, and select all so you do not miss any more of these important Bitcoin updates. Now, let's take a look at some targets and some very important indicators here. Let's just start with the target range, and then you'll understand more so why I'm focusing on it, okay? It's all about this red box right here for me, ranging roughly from 53,000 down to about 51,000. It was our old little resistance ceiling here, Okay, it was a multi-month support and resistance flip range back here in early 2021. It was then our final resistance here before seeing a rejection, and then we ripped through. This to me right now, from a price action perspective, is obviously where the majority of the confluence is, right? And this was the spot that once we broke through all of these downward sloping trend lines, horizontal trend line, this is where we saw our springboard to the all-time high. So just from a price action perspective alone, this would be the area between 53K and 51K. But now let's take a look here at this indicator. This is the DPO, the Detrended Price Oscillator. Now, basically what this is doing here, folks, is it's trying to take the price out of the equation and basically just look at this from a trend momentum perspective. Now you can see that I have these three areas in particular outlined here, and you can see that they're all in very similar locations, all right? Now notice the similarity between them. Here on this first one, major low, okay? We had a big sell-off. If we take it, it was roughly about a minus 31% correction. Then over here, it actually was calling the bottom of that massive 50% plus correction. Sure, upon the initial dump, it went below, but we bounced, chopped, and then this final low here was in the same spot. And then on our most recent correction right here at the old resistance ceiling for a minus 26% drop roughly, same area, okay, called the bottom of that. So right now, what's very interesting here, folks, is that these last two corrections in particular, okay, they were in a very similar location on the DPO, but they also happened to find bottom at an area of significant confluence, right? All of this support back here in early 2021, support here, then it ripped. So this range, this horizontal range, was a key area of price action confluence. The DPO went into the area, it bottomed out, and it ripped, okay? Look at the next one. Very similar occurrence here. All of this prior resistance price action all along the way, right? We then saw it flip into support here. So all of this price action confluence, then the DPO in the general same vicinity, it bottomed out and it ripped. Right now, folks, that type of similar zone for me is this red box here, right? Very similar to what we saw down there, right here, and now up here. It's very similar. That's the only way for me to explain it. Of course, this is all the way down between 53,000 and 51,000. But here's the kicker. The DPO is all the way up there right now, folks, at the time of recording at about a 12,000 here. This range that we've been monitoring down here is at about a minus 44 to a minus 8,500. All right. Right now, we're all the way up at a positive 12,000-ish. So this to me right now, when you use the DPO to take the price out of it and really just look at the momentum and the structure of the trend, we're really nowhere near these three areas that we've seen the Bitcoin price bottom out at before, nor are we anywhere close right now to the red box range of old price action confluence that could potentially act as the base of support to push us higher. So right now, just keep your eye on this. I think that this is telling of the times that we could possibly have quite a ways down to go before possibly bottoming out and looking to possibly head on to our next rip to another new all-time high. Let's get this crypto. And the other indicator I'd like to feature on today's stream is the HMA, the Hull Moving Average on the weekly time frame, and we are on the 80 length, all right? So obviously, if you've been subscribed to this channel for any amount of time, you know that I've been monitoring how when we've broken this trend line in the past, that it has led to some pretty catastrophic results for Bitcoin market cycles in general. Okay, we've seen a large tendency for Bitcoin to break the line, back test up to it, and dump again. This time it did not do that, right? And it was in a very interesting spot here where we had this resistance ceiling, we had the HMA right there. To me, it looked like this could have been an epic bull trap underneath this range, and that we could have possibly fallen like a brick out of the sky underneath there. But that didn't occur. And right now we have seen the price action not only break above it, but close above it. Now, if you look at this from an alternate perspective, saying that the large correction of the cycle is over and that we are possibly bottoming out to start a new run, just take a look at what we've seen in the past when we've broke it to the upside, okay? We've seen tests of this level all along the way of the uptrend, okay? And even on our most recent run here, you can see that after we broke it to the upside, we consolidated above it, above it, above it. And right now, we've just broken above it again here, folks. And this right now, the HMA is still right around here in the 53K range. I mean, it's not perfect. It's up at about 53 something, all right? It's right in this vicinity. But that's just lending more credibility, in my opinion, to the fact that this range here between 53K and 51K is the area of interest for me. And I hope you appreciate me showing you that right there. That is where my eye is set on right now for if we are to see a dump. If the bulls can manage to hold that level of support at about 53 to 51K and start to rip again, it's very, very possible, folks, that that is the point where we could look to launch to another new all-time high once more. Let's get this crypto. But if we do happen to fall that far, I mean, there could be some great shorting opportunity along the way there as well, right? So right now, I am just looking for my next potential trade setup idea to potentially crush this next market move. Whether we just continue to go parabolic and we never see this level here for quite some time, so be it. I'll adjust my strategy and look to play it on the fly to potentially crush that. If we drop down, maybe I'll be looking to short. Maybe I'll be stacking buy orders down here. Everything is contingent upon the fact of how the market is reacting at that time, okay? And you need to have a plan for all scenarios. If you fail to plan, then your plan is to fail. Let me repeat that one more time. For the moon boys in the back, if you fail to plan, then your plan is to fail. And the Don does not plan to fail. In fact, the Don plans to succeed. So right now, folks, I am going to be strategizing, plotting, and planning around the clock to potentially crush, eviscerate, and vanquish this next market move, whichever direction it breaks, up or down. The Don does not care. And if you do want to see all of my real-time trade setup ideas, entry ideas, strategy ideas, and potential take profit ideas in absolute real time, then today is the day. It's time to transform yourself from average Joe into savage Joe. Let's get this crypto. I'll see you in VIP right now after this video. Let's go. And folks, if you did enjoy here today, all I ask for is if you could hit the thumbs up button for the YouTube algorithm. Thank you so much for that. And if you're brand new, if you liked what you saw, make sure you hit that subscribe button, tick the little bell, and select all so you do not miss any more of these important Bitcoin updates. Welcome to the channel. And folks, I will see you in VIP right now after this video. Do not miss my next important real-time VIP trade setup idea and alert. Let's get this crypto. I'll see you in VIP right now after this video. And until next time, the Don has spoken. Be safe, be happy, be healthy. It's your boy, Crypto Kirby. Peace and love, my friends. Curbs. Oh, and before I forget, don't fall for any of the fake Kirby accounts posting down in the comment section. They create fake accounts with a nearly identical username and logo to mine, then they reply to your comments with phone numbers and email addresses trying to get you to contact them. You can see several examples on your screen right now. Do not contact these people. So here's how you can verify that it's my actual real account. It's very simple. When you're watching a video on my channel, my real account will always have a gray nameplate behind my name. I also have a verified checkmark from YouTube. And just to make it even more obvious that it's me, I always leave a creator heart on my comments. Only the channel owner can leave a creator heart. So if you see the heart plus the gray background and the verified checkmark, you know that it's me. If you don't see those things, then it's obviously a fake account. It's as simple as that. They're also creating fake accounts over on Telegram now. So if you are ready to become a VIP, do not go on Telegram and search Crypto Kirby or Crypto Kirby VIP. You're going to find all fake results. My group is private. When you search that in the search bar, you're getting public results. They're all fake. They're all imposters. So if you're ready to join VIP, the only way to do so is to click the link either in the pinned comment or in the description of my video. If you search for Crypto Kirby or Crypto Kirby VIP anywhere else, you're going to be getting in contact with a fake. Only use the links in either the pinned comment or the description of my official video. Stay safe and stay smart, my friends. I'll see you in VIP right now after this video. Let's get this crypto.
The material in this video has no regard to the specific investment objectives, financial situation, or particular needs of any viewer. This video is presented solely for for informational and entertainment purposes and is not to be construed as a recommendation, solicitation, or an offer to buy or sell any securities, commodities, cryptocurrencies, or any related financial instruments, nor should any of its content be taken as investment advice. CryptoKirby is not a financial advisor. The views expressed in this video are completely speculative opinions and do not guarantee any specific result or profit. Trading and investing is extremely high risk and can result in the loss of all of your capital. Any opinions expressed in this video are subject to change without notice. CryptoKirby is not under any obligation to update or keep current the information contained herein. CryptoKirby may have an interest in the securities, commodities, cryptocurrencies, and or derivatives of any entities referred to in this material. CryptoKirby accepts no liability whatsoever for any loss or damage of any kind arising out of the use of all or any part of this material. CryptoKirby recommends that you consult with a licensed and qualified professional before making any investment or trading decisions. Thank you for watching and have a great day.